Hello everyone, this is Dale from Empty Nesters Reviews. Today I will be going over the Noco Booster Plus GB40. I want to start off by saying I'm very impressed with this product. I'm so impressed that I got one not only for myself, but I bought one for my daughter as well. So what we're going to do in this video, I'm going to go over the unboxing and I'm going to show you what you get, and then we're going to go and hook it up. I'm going to show you that process. We'll go over the pros and cons, and I will give you my final thoughts. So let's get started. First off, when I received this in the mail, it came in a bag. So I've already taken it out of the bag, and here is the GB40 right here in my hand. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. As you can see, there's a GB40. Now with this particular product, it's good for a 6-liter gas engine or 3-liter diesel. Now if you have a larger vehicle, they do make larger batteries. If you have a smaller vehicle, they make smaller batteries. But in this case, I have a Nissan Rogue, which is a 6-cylinder engine, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this one. So it is all nice and shrink wrapped, so I'm going to go ahead and take the shrink wrap off. Throw this in the trash real quick. And here's the box, so you can get a nice little look at what it looks like. Now it also doubles as a battery pack for your cell phone devices or your USB devices. As you can see here, it also has a light as well. So in case your battery dies and you need to jump start your car at nighttime, well, it has that as well. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. There is the Noco booster. This is what it looks like. There is the power. Actually, this is the power button. This is for the light. I'll go ahead and take this out. And it does have a little bit of a charge to it. So there is the light. 2 LEDs on the top. And turn that off. If you press it again, it has flashers and emergency flashers as well, so that's cool. And then we're going to go ahead and press the power button, see how much power we have on here. And as you can see, it's pretty dead, so we're going to have to charge this up. I flip this around. These little tabs here, if we pull these tabs out, you'll see the USB right here that you can plug in a USB device or type A to charge up your units. And here it is right here. USB out, USB in. And this is also, that's also how you're going to charge this as well. And this is the 12 volt out. Oops, I hit the light. Turn off the light here. Open this tab. And that is where your, I believe this is where your positive and negative clamps are going to go on. So we're going to set that to the side here. Go back to the box. At the bottom, this is where you have the rest of your stuff. You have a bag that you can keep everything in if you don't want to use the box. Not bad. You do have an adapter that you can charge the unit with. It looks like this is a cigarette adapter. I don't like this because if your battery is dead, how are you going to use this to charge it? I would recommend you get one of these to charge your unit with. It's a USB AC adapter, and they're very cheap. This one right here in particular I got from Amazon, and then it costs $5. And you also have a user guide. This is your charging cables if you need it for your USB devices, and here are the clamps that you're going to use for your battery. Red is positive, black is negative, and this plugs into here. You can see the little arrow at the top. So that goes up like this. when you're plugging it in. That is about it. That is what you get. Now this does hold a charge pretty well. This one is mine, and I charged this back in September, and as the recording of this video, it is now December. And I'm going to hit the power button in order to see how well it holds a charge. And you can see it's all the way up to it's maxed out. So it really does hold a charge pretty well, so you don't have to keep wondering, you know, maybe I should charge this. It's been sitting in the car for a while. You don't really have to. As long as it's not in the car for too long, you should be good to go. So now that is it. That's everything that you get. We are going to go ahead now, and I am going to hook this up and show you exactly what you do in order to get your car started in case you have a dead battery. And then I will go to the pros and cons, and we'll go from there. So first off, you want to make sure that it's fully charged, or as charged as can be. We know ours is. I'm going to turn this off for a second. When you install the clamps, make sure there's a little arrow right here that's pointing up. It's only going to go one way. If you flip it over, it's not going to go in. So just flip it back, and it slides in like that. What we want to do, you want to hook up the red to the positive of the battery like this. And you want to hook up the negative, which is the black, to the negative of the battery. And then all you do is you turn it on, and then you go start your car up. I'm not going to turn it on right now because this is a brand new battery, and I'm a little paranoid as to if it's going to damage it or not. Probably won't, but why chance it? But that is basically all you have to do. And you should be good to go. So before we jump into pros and cons, I wanted to go over some of the operational features of the Noco. For instance, this here represents the power or the charge level of the Noco. So if I turn it on here, if it's all the way up to green, you know you have a full charge. That's what that means. Another little interesting thing is there is another little light right here in that little circle. That is a LED warning light. So if it blinks, that is an error LED. So it'll turn on if reverse polarity has been detected. It'll blink if the battery here is getting too hot. So it's pretty much just a warning indicator. Another thing is this little red button here. This is a power boost button. So if your battery is so low that the regular mode of the Noco won't turn it over or won't jumpstart your car, you press this button. Yeah, if you press and hold it, it puts it in boost mode. And you see it's trying to go into boost mode now. When it's ready, this light here will shine, will be a steady light. And this indicates that this is now in boost mode. It does remove all safety features when you put it in this mode. And this is pretty much telling Noco, okay, my battery is so dead, I need you to give it all it got to try to kick the car over. So that's what that mode does. And if you press it again, it turns it off. So that is pretty much what I wanted to go over. On with the pros and cons. Now, as we always do, we always start with the pros. As I showed you already, it's pretty easy and simple to set up. All you do is you plug this, hook this up, the cables up to the Noco, and you put the red to the positive terminal of the battery and negative, or the black to the negative. Turn on the Noco, wait about 60 seconds, and then start your car up. It's as simple as that. It has the LED light, and this is a pretty decent flashlight, so if you press the flashlight button, it turns on. It's got several modes. If you press it again, it'll turn off, but you can see how it also has dimming modes as well, and it has an SOS indicator as well, so that's pretty decent. I kind of like that. It does have reverse polarity protection. Shipping wise, it shipped very fast. My first one arrived the very next day, and actually they both did. Both batteries that I bought arrived the very next day, so shipping is very fast. And it's packaged very well too. It's in a bag, which is in a box, inside another box as you see here, and it's got styrofoam all around the Noco, so it's very well protected. Shipping wise and package wise, it's no complaints there. Now there are a couple cons that I'm going to have to point out. One are the jumper cables. You can see they are very short. It's only about 24 inches. That is short. So keep that in mind. You don't have a lot of wiggle room when you're trying to jumpstart your car. And another thing would be this little power adapter. This is great and all, but as I stated before, if your battery is dead and you don't have your Noco charged, you ain't going to charge Noco. So I wish it came with a USB AC adapter like this one, so that you can at least plug it into a wall socket to charge it up, but it doesn't. I got this one off of Amazon, and it was only $5, so pretty cheap. So I always keep this with the Noco anyway, just in case. But yeah, that's about it. So my final verdict. I'm giving this a 5-star, despite all the cons, and I know some people aren't going to like it, but I liked it. It helped me out. That's pretty much it. I mean, it works. It worked for me. Got me out of a jam. Got me home. Now, as I mentioned before, this one is the Noco GB40. So this goes up to 6 liter and a 3 liter diesel. They do make bigger batteries, and they do make smaller batteries. So in each battery, it's going to have a different price range. This particular one that I got, the first one I got was about $100. The second one was on sale for $60, but the regular price I believe is around $124. To me, it's worth it. The tow truck drive alone for my car would have been about $80 from where it was at. So it's, you know, on top of that, a new battery to have it installed and all that good stuff. So yeah, it paid for itself for me. Anyway, 5 stars, that's my final verdict. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to post them in the comments section. I tried to respond as best as I can. And that's all I got for this one. So thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Have a good one.